Updating Python on Ubuntu system. I want to update the Python build on my Linux box, but the only way I know how to do it is uninstalling the current version and installing the new one. My system is already up to date. I updated yesterday. I wanted to know if there is a way to update a specific program from the command line, like sudo apt-get update and lt, program name and gt. I know this command doesn't exist, but I'm hoping something equivalent does.
As others already noted, bear sudo apt-get install package will install latest available version, replacing the older one if needed. But with some software, among which is Python, the situation is somewhat different. Some major, very and incompatibly different versions get their own packages. For instance, Python 2.6, Python 2.7, Python 3.1 all live in separate packages on Ubuntu. Of particular importance is the fact that one of Ubuntu policies is to extensively use Python for writing end-user software. So in fact, fairly large part of the system is written in Python. At the moment, the code runs on Python 2.6, so this version is the default upon installation, and the code won't easily run on, say, Python 2.7, because incompatibilities exist. To switch the system to Python 2.7 there needs to be done a piece of work, consisting of updating and retesting all the scripts. This can't be done easily, that is, you can't just switch your system to Python 2.7 and delete the older version. But, if you don't care about fancy gears of your system and just need newer Python, see no obstacles. Go and sudo apt-get install Python 3, encode for 3.x Python bravely. Just remember to launch your scripts with Python 3 and use #!user/bin/n Python 3, shebang line. UPD, I keep seeing this upvoted, notice that this is a 9-year-old answer, things have changed. What to learn next? From a super user perspective, not Python developers, the next things I'd suggest learning to use. pip/pip3/python3mpip. This is the npm for Python. Quick tip, try pip3 in NBSB, install in NBSB, user in NBSB, cowboy, may need to, apt install Python 3 setup tools Python 3 pip, once, before that works. Then for example, how do I compile Python 3 Ubuntu? The virtualenv tool. It's 100% developer oriented, but you'll likely need to use it, perhaps underneath a few wrappers, such as Tox, to work with people's source packages. Ruby's bundler or Cabal sandbox may be familiar analogs. The conda tool, which is a totally separate Python package repository and installer. Think, fork of Pippy. There's humongous variety of tools in the Python ecosystem in 2020. At the very least, make yourself comfortable with pip before going deeper. Basic pitfalls. For the brave but unwary, a few classic pitfalls when trying to manually set up a newer Python on Ubuntu. Leave /user alone, you can look but you don't touch. Leave it to dpkg, save yourself some confusion. You have the whole /user/local at your disposal. Compiling Python from source is well explained on the web, just don't forget your /user/local prefix. This is the best way to manually test patches and our pre-releases, those alpha, RC builds, of Python itself. To wipe build artifacts, you can just rmrf/user/local/ sudo config. Finding a pip is decent option too, Keep in mind that IPA is just someone else's private build. Look for credible IPAs with c/cd running.
This is for Python 3.3.3. For different version, the corresponding version number should be used.
This installs Python 3 in Linux alongside Python 2. To access Python 3, enter after you open the terminal.
You're close with thinking of a command like sudo apt-get update, which is an actual command, but doesn't do what you want it to. To upgrade Python, and everything else you have installed, just do the command.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.